What's up everyone, it's Austin Rutherford. Today we're at a house that we're getting ready to list on the market next week. In this video, I'm gonna cover two things. One, the easiest way to get deals, and two, I'm gonna give you a full walkthrough of this property, talk about the repair budgets and talk about the actual numbers behind the scenes so you can see why we did this deal and why we believed it was a good deal in the first place. Make sure you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, it'd be greatly appreciated. So the question, how do we get this deal in the first place? So this deal actually came from another seller on a different house that we bought. So you gotta understand, when we buy houses, like, we take care of the sellers, right? We're always in communication with them. They know the expectations. We don't screw them over. We don't lie about numbers. We don't do anything wrong, and we treat them right. So when we buy the house from them, we're their best friend. And what happens is when you do that, the seller talks to other people that are selling houses. So the seller, this was their friend that sold this house, and she was like, yeah, you know, I'm getting ready to move. So our seller from another house was like, you should call these guys. So they called us. We ended up negotiating a great deal just from doing the right thing and taking care of people in the first place. You got to remember, like, when marketing for deals, this is free marketing. We got this house for free, right? Usually we're spending money on cold calling and direct mail and RVM and all those things, and there's a marketing budget to get deals. When you get referrals, they're free. So the best way to get deals is referrals. Take care of people, put your name out there, buy from wholesalers, be that person that people think about when they want to sell their house. You are the buyer. So take care of people, do the right thing, you'll start getting more deals. So super high level numbers on this, and then I'm gonna walk you through and tell you the exact budget and what we're renovating and what we're not. We bought this property for $122,500. Our planned renovation is $20,000. Our planned after repaired value is $190,000. So we'll be all into this property for about $145 grand and sell it for $190,000 to $200,000. So the question is, how did we get here? So let's walk through the house, and I'm gonna show you exactly what we did and what we didn't do to get to the budgets that we came to. So if you look at the outside, the vinyl was just older vinyl. We didn't replace the vinyl, but we just painted it, right? It's way cheaper to paint than replace. So we painted the vinyl. If you look here, this landscaping is not the greatest. So we're gonna put in new flower beds, new mulch. We're gonna make the landscaping look really good. And then right here on the side, we obviously painted the side as well. We're gonna have to I don't even know what that is, but we're gonna have to patch in that brick. And then out back here, this was a fence. So you can see the fence posts right here. It was a fence that was falling. So once we get over here, you'll actually see the fence painted, and we're gonna put the fence back up. And then the big ticket items are the plumbing, electric, and HVAC. So if you look here, the air conditioning unit, the AC still works. It's not brand new, but it still works. So we're gonna keep the air conditioning unit, and then we'll check out the furnace once we get downstairs into the basement. And then out back, again, like, people like entertainment, so out back we didn't go crazy. This was an existing deck. All we did was painted it and made it look good. So you don't got to go crazy on the budget to still make a house look good. So outside's pretty simple. It was paint, the house and the deck, landscaping, and a little bit of fence work. So let's go inside and take a look at it. So we're inside here. The first thing that we do in almost every house is paint and flooring. So we painted the house gray and white, which is just, you know, modern. It's what people like to see nowadays. So we painted the entire house, and then we put all new flooring in. So the flooring here is actually called luxury vinyl tile. And it's not solid hardwood. Solid hardwood could be very expensive to put in. LVT like this is not that expensive to put in. It usually costs us like $3 to $4 a square foot. For labor and material to get it installed. So highly recommend this. It's a great piece of material, and it looks really, really nice, like a high-end property, but it's not that expensive to do. And then if we come in here into the kitchen, we replaced the entire kitchen. So if you look here, we got white cabinets. We're gonna put pools on them to make them look good. We're gonna put some nice, you know, granite countertops on right here. Stainless steel appliances, so it'll be a stove, microwave, dishwasher, sink, and then we'll probably put the fridge in that corner over there. So when people walk in here, it'll have the look, again, of a very expensive property, but it didn't cost us, you know, too much money to do that in the first place. And then as we come upstairs here, again, paint everything, and then flooring and everything. So same old thing, luxury tile plank on the floor, paint. It's 3 bedrooms, so 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. And then if we come in here to the bathroom, again, bathroom looks really nice, but it doesn't blow the budget. So it's a nice subway surround. If you do a nice black accent instead of white, it like really pops out at you, which just, again, makes it look good, makes it look high end. New vanity, we'll put in a new mirror. So the whole bathroom will look really good. And this is like, Like somebody walks in here like, wow, this is really high-end property. It doesn't cost that much to do it. This costs like, I don't know, $1,500 maybe. Vanities, $500, toilets, $200. So like a bathroom like this might cost $300 to renovate top to bottom. And then last thing is the basement. So here in Ohio, we have what's called a split level. So this is like a partial basement. So if you look out the window there, we're not all the way underground. We're only partially underground. So this is still considered actual living space down here. And same thing down here. Nice LVT flooring, painted the walls, painted the ceilings black to like really give it an accent and make it pop. So this would be like, you know, living room, not someone's bedroom or something. And then if you come in here to what's called the utility room, this is the furnace. So furnace looks good, which is solid. It has these white PVC pipes, which means that it's high efficiency, which is a really good furnace. And then if you look at this, the coil that goes out to the AC unit, which we already checked, and we're going to be keeping that as well. So the whole HVAC system is really solid. Usually there's what's called a hot water tank, which is like a tank where the hot water is, but this is a tankless system. So basically what this means is that water comes in here. So if you have a tank water system, you eventually run out of hot water, right? Tankless, water comes in, it heats up, it goes out. Water comes in, it heats up, it goes out. It's endless hot water. So this is very expensive to put in. You usually don't see this in like, you know, entry-level houses. Usually these are very high-end houses, but they have it in here, which again, is great. Electric panel. So the panel's not on here, which is not always a good sign, but our guys are already working on it, so we know it's fine. But it's got good breakers, all the electric works, electric in the whole house works, which is great. We look at the plumbing. You always want to look for like leaks on the floor, so you want to look for like puddles and stuff. It doesn't have any puddles, which means that the plumbing is all in good, and it's on. So like if plumbing's not on and you turn it on, then it leaks, it's obviously a problem. But if plumbing's on and it's not leaking currently, usually means you don't have to do any work to the plumbing system. Last thing down here is what's called a sump pump system. So this is a sump pump. So basically what happens is water that comes into the basement runs underground to this sump pump. And then once the sump pump fills up, it pumps outside through this pipe and it gets all the water outside. So instead of the basement flooding, all the water goes in here and gets pumped outside. So it's great. You really need that in Ohio because you want basements to stay dry, not wet. So sump pumps are great to have because it gets the water outside. So as you can see, this rehab on this property was not a heavy rehab at all. It was painting on the outside, painting on the inside, flooring, kitchen, and bath. And that's really it. So from us buying it to renovating it and listing it is about a 60-day process, and hopefully sell it within 30 to 40 days thereafter. So from buy to sell, it'll be about a 90-day period. We'll end up netting profit in our pocket, $30,000 to $35,000 once this is all said and done. Like, this is a very good deal for us. It's quick. You buy it, you renovate it, you sell it, you get in and out as quickly as possible, and you make $30,000, $35,000 in profit. So we would do this deal every single day of the week because of the speed, right? It's the speed of money, how fast you can turn money, make profit, and move on to the next deal. So comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this property. Let me know your thoughts on the renovation, what we should have done, should not have done, or any questions that you have. While you're down there, make sure you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscribe and notification bell so you can get all this content going forward. As always, appreciate you being here. See you on the next one.